Thousands of Israelis have taken to the streets to protest the government's incoming bill concerning pregnancies by way of surrogacies. Last week, the bill was amended to legally allow single women to carry a child by a third-party surrogate, but in a controversial move, an amendment granting that same right to same-sex couples was struck down almost overwhelmingly. Israel has often prided itself as being perhaps the only safe haven for members of the LGBTQ+ community in the Middle East. Indeed, with its annual Summer Pride Parade and Pride Week, the city of Tel Aviv is considered to be one of the gay capitals of the world. Equality legislation, on the other hand, has sometimes been a bit harder to come by. And this is generally seen to be the case due to the considerable ultra-Orthodox foothold in the coalition, which typically opposes legislation for same-sex couples and the LGBT+ community in general. This is somewhat the situation here, following the Internal Committee's exclusion of same-sex couples from the new surrogacy bill, which goes up for an official vote tomorrow. One member of that committee, Knesset member Amir Ohana, pleaded on behalf of same-sex equality by recounting his family's own traumatic story. The Likud MK is openly gay and had to fly to a foreign country with his partner in order to obtain a legal surrogacy birth. Neither he nor his partner could be there for the majority of the pregnancy, of course, and then when their twins were born prematurely in emergency circumstances, they were 1,000 miles away, helpless to do a thing. Ohana asked the committee, quote, "I am not defying the rabbinate and going against religion, just asking for a bit of humanity," end quote. His plea was, however, inevitably struck down, and that's why 3,500 Israelis have just picketed at various government buildings all over Tel Aviv. Clearly, for this very personal issue, the war is still far from over.